Sobek versus the Devourer, a Nile fury. The Nile. Veins of liquid gold, pulsing life into the sun-scorched lands. For generations, it has been a cradle, a provider, a god. But now, a shadow falls. The river whispers a different tune, a dirge of dread. The lifeblood of Egypt, once vibrant, now festers with an unnatural hunger. Fear, thick and suffocating, grips the mud-brick village nestled on its banks. Something wicked stirs beneath the surface. From the churning depths, he rises. Sobek, the crocodile-headed god, ancient guardian of the Nile. His scales, harder than any mortal armor, gleam like 1,000 emeralds under the merciless sun. He is colossal, a titan of tooth and claw, a living embodiment of the river's raw power. His eyes, twin embers of righteous fury, burn with a light that could scorch the very heavens. My river, defiled. The stench of corruption rises from the water, a plague upon my domain. I will tear the flesh from its bones. I will drown it in its own black blood. I will inflict a pain it will never forget. The river explodes. A geyser of tainted water and rotted vegetation heralds its arrival. From the abyss crawls a monstrosity, a serpentine horror that makes the bravest warriors weep. Obsidian scales, slick with venom, ripple across its immense body. Eyes like molten hellfire pierce the veil of reality, promising only annihilation. Its very presence warps the air, twisting life into grotesque parodies. This river, this land, this world are mine. The Devourer's roar shatters the sky, a declaration of dominion that echoes through the ages. But it is answered, a roar of equal ferocity, a challenge that shakes the very foundations of the earth. Sobek has answered. The Nile transforms into a maelstrom of chaos. The clash of titans begins. The river itself becomes a weapon, a stage for a battle that will determine the fate of all who depend on its life-giving waters. Sobek is a whirlwind of teeth and muscle, a primal force unleashed. He strikes with the speed of a viper and the crushing power of a collapsing mountain. The Devourer recoils, momentarily stunned by the ferocity of the assault. The Devourer retaliates with serpentine strikes, each blow capable of leveling entire structures. Its brute force is terrifying, a relentless onslaught of destruction. The water churns, stained crimson with the blood of gods and monsters. The scent, delicious. The fear of mortals, a constant hum in the air, is usually a sweet nectar. The life force, the potential, the vibrant energy of existence. But this is different. This is the rot of death, the stench of decay, the putrid aroma of a world consumed. It is an insult to the cycle, a perversion of the natural order. It must be purged. Sobek slams the Devourer against the riverbank. Mud and stone explode as the monstrous serpent is momentarily grounded, but the Devourer is not easily subdued. With a flick of its immense tail, it retaliates. Buildings crumble, reduced to rubble in an instant. The villagers caught between two titans are paralyzed by terror. Their screams are swallowed by the roar of the battle. Hope dwindles with each earth-shattering blow. The end seems inevitable. Anya, a young woman barely more than a girl, stands defiant. She is a skilled archer, her hands steady despite the cataclysm unfolding around her. Her eyes, filled with a fierce resolve, lock onto the monstrous Devourer. We cannot stand idly by while our protector fights alone. We must fight for Sobek, as he has always fought for us. We must show the Devourer that we will not be consumed. With a prayer to the gods, she knocks a flaming arrow. The arrow is loosed, a streak of fire against the darkening sky. It flies true, aimed at the Devourer's vulnerable underbelly. The arrow strikes, a direct hit. The Devourer shrieks, a sound of pure agony that pierces the heavens. The beast thrashes wildly, momentarily disoriented by the unexpected attack. A mortal? The fire, it burns, not with the heat of the sun, but with the fire of defiance, the spark of hope. It is a small thing, but it is enough. The Devourer is vulnerable. Now is the time to strike. Sobek seizes the advantage. With a surge of power, he clamps his jaws around the Devourer's neck. The serpent thrashes, but Sobek's grip is unyielding. He drags the Devourer deep into the river, into the crushing darkness of the abyss. The water boils, a testament to the titanic struggle raging beneath the surface. The fate of the Nile hangs in the balance. The battle reaches its crescendo. A final, earth-shattering roar echoes from the depths, followed by an eerie silence. The water stills. Sobek emerges from the depths, dripping with the Devourer's black blood. His scales are marred, his body weary, but his eyes still burn with righteous fire. He has prevailed. The mangled form of the Devourer sinks slowly into the abyss, a testament to Sobek's power. The river, though scarred, is cleansed. The darkness has been banished for now. He surveys the village, his gaze softening as he sees the survivors emerging from the ruins. Their faces are etched with fear, but also with a glimmer of hope. They have witnessed a miracle. The mortals. They are stronger than they know. Their courage, their resilience, is a force to be reckoned with. They are worth protecting. Sobek submerges back into the Nile, disappearing beneath the surface as silently as he came. He returns to his vigil, the eternal guardian of the river. The villagers begin to rebuild, their spirits buoyed by Sobek's victory. The Nile is safe, for now. Life returns to the sun-baked land. But whispers linger, carried on the wind, of the Devourer's eventual return. The darkness beneath the surface is never truly vanquished. It merely sleeps. And in the depths, a god waits. A god of tooth and claw, of primal fury and unwavering resolve. A god who will always stand ready to defend the Nile and its people from the horrors that lurk in the shadows.